I dieted for most of my life, probably from around the time I was 8 or 9 until probably close to 30. Around 30 was when I decided to ditch my life and move to Los Angeles to pursue my dreams of acting and comedy and writing and all of that. I just gave up everything in San Diego and moved to LA. And it was around that time that I had that kind of awakening about that I'd spent so much time hating my body and being angry with my body and trying to change my body. And it still didn't stop me from weighing myself. I still would get on the scale all the time. And even though I loved my body and had kind of made some kind of a peace with my body, there was still that weird kind of aggravation and anger with myself at what the scale said. I'm trying to figure out a good way to say this. It was like, I think I was always surprised. Like maybe I had a weird body dysmorphia. Like I would look at myself and I really couldn't get that I weighed 300 pounds. And then even when I got larger and larger, I still would get on the scale and it didn't really register, 350, 375, 385, my highest weight. It didn't register like 385 pounds. Like that's a lot of weight. And again, not like there was anything intrinsically wrong with the number, but I certainly wasn't being my healthiest best. But I was also younger. And I think I need to keep reminding myself of that as well. I'm 52. Certainly not old, but certainly not 30. And there's a big difference at 52 for me than there was at 30. Now I definitely feel really, really good doing what I'm doing and exercising and eating the way I'm eating. But I noticed things. There was a point about a year ago. We live in a really old house that was redone before we bought it. And for some bizarre reason, in the middle of the house, there's a step, just a step. And I sat down on the step and I was like playing with my dogs and then they ran away and I realized I'm sitting on a step, essentially on the floor almost. No arm rails, no handrails. How do I get up? Like I literally couldn't figure out how to get up. And so I had to kind of scooch off the step and then turn onto my hands and knees and then push up on the step. And I was like this whole production to get up off a step, and you figure I was 48, not old, but there was like this level of fitness and lack of body awareness. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's that I am now more and more aware of my body. I know when I was diagnosed with diabetes in 98, I was always aware of what set my blood sugar off the most. Like I knew that I could eat ice cream because there was a balance of sugar and fat. So even though certainly not a good choice always, but I knew that didn't spike my sugar like eating Chinese food would spike my sugar. Chinese food with carbs, the starch and the corn and the rice, that would set me off high. But again, just having the knowledge certainly didn't have me change my ways. Anyway, what am I getting at? I'm getting at today. I try not to ramble so much. What I'm getting at today is that I got on the scale this morning and I've only lost 2 pounds in the past 2 weeks. And there was that moment of I've worked so hard. And really I haven't worked hard. What I haven't done is I haven't eaten crap. I haven't eaten sugar. I haven't eaten any starchy carbs. But what I've done is eaten? What I've done is eaten. I don't know why, you ever say a word and it just seems funny? What I haven't done is had bad food or food that sets off my blood sugar. Haven't had the super starchy carbs, haven't had Chinese food, didn't eat ice cream, but I have eaten a lot of great stuff and I have worked out a lot and I do feel good. And I think I have to keep reminding myself of the non-scale victories, the things that matter. I actually made a note for myself. One of the things that I keep reminding myself of that I think is really remarkable is that when I started eating this way and exercising in February, my resting heart rate was 80, around 80. And right now my resting heart rate is around 60. So that's huge. That's huge. So I'll take it. So the scale today didn't say what I wanted it to say, and I still weigh a lot. But you know what? That's okay. I've weighed a lot for a long time, and the difference is now I weigh a lot and I'm a gazillion times healthier. So that's where I need to keep my focus. My husband will hide the scale again so that I can stop this vicious cycle. Because, you know, like a mean person, like a mean girl, the scale has nothing nice to say to me. And it doesn't inform me in any way that makes a difference for me. So I'm going to try to not weigh myself again until the 15th, 2 weeks. And by try, my husband's going to take the scale away. So, and he's really great. When I beg for it, well, that sounds kind of, when I beg for him to bring the scale back out, he does not. Because he knows that it's not good news. So for me, because I don't treat myself right when I weigh myself, and it says bad things. Okay, that's it for today. Lots of air quotes today. Lots of ramblings today. Super straight hair today. I'm over-conditioned. So not only am I eating fat, obviously there's too much fat on my hair. I'm very bleep today. But anyway, I hope you all are doing great. Happy almost 4th of July. I hope you guys do something fun. And I will be back in a couple of days talking about probably the same stuff. So if you are enjoying these videos, you can subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I'm on Instagram at Yet Another Fork in the Road. I'm also on Facebook at Yet Another Fork in the Road. And that's all. Just be good to yourselves. I'm trying to be good to me. Bye.